Welcome to another amazing episode of the Beer Full of Hat podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Victor, with always.
Walker, one of your other hosts. Mace is doing good for his community right now, so he couldn't be here today.
Yes, so for our little community, we are actually having our fireworks festival this week.
Whoop, whoop.
We're not going to tell you where we are at. We just type in fireworks festival, and then a lot of things will pop up. So guess where our location is? Unless you can hack in my little computer over here, but still, my brother is doing some community service for wristbands.
Oh, yeah.
But, in other words, I was hanging out with David, one of the podcast guys that come on, and he has agreed to come on the show again.
Oh, very good.
Only because I am giving him one of my expensive microphones for free.
Ah, there you go.
So, I'm doing God's work. So, in other words, because he also wanted to play Magic, because he texted a bunch of us, and I went over there. I traded some cards that I didn't really want to get rid of.
Uh-oh. I mean, you can always ask for them back. David is a good guy.
Nope.
No?
I agreed to trade them
Mm.
because I got Spider-Man cards.
What did you trade, though? I have to ask.
My blue card that if your creatures have one-on-one counters on it, they can't get blocked.
No, that's too good. Why would you give that to... No, he's just putting that in trap. What have you done? What have you done, Victor?
But I told him he had to trade 2 cards for that card.
Okay, reasonable.
Because I didn't want to part with that card.
I feel like David scammed you. I don't know. Something tells me.
But I told him, like, honestly, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a type of that plays Magic and I don't care.
We haven't played Magic for a while anyway.
Yeah.
Like we get together every once in a while.
But
He told you a story, didn't he?
yes, he told you a story. But beforehand, I was talking about Spider-Man cards.
Okay, yes.
I'm not mad because I got free Spider-Man cards.
Fair enough. Was it the Secret Lair Spider-Mans? Or
I
know there was a set that came out as well.
But all I'm going to say is that I got 2 shiny cards.
Oh, they're nice.
So I took his Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider card.
Okay.
Took that one. And I also got a card that has Electro on it.
Okay.
That when you cast him, he does a 4 damage to target player.
Okay.
Or whatever.
To target, yep.
To target, but if you pay a red and a mana, that card can get put back into your hand.
So it's like a repeatable lightning bolt
yes.
effect. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So I got that card and Gwen Stacy for that one card. I did not want it separate.
Okay.
And then I got as Walker.
You know what? I gotta see the Gwen Stacy card. Get him out of here. He's running to grab the magic from the magic cabinet.
So these cards are fucking sweet.
Okay.
Because he actually wanted.
I do love the Gwen Stacy art. I do remember seeing that at some point.
Yeah. So here are the cards.
We touched the counter. Oh, we're good.
We're good. Okay. So here's the Gwen Stacy card.
Flying Vigilance Haste, 4/4, beautiful. Whenever you play land from exile or cast a spell from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Ghost Spider. Remove 2 counters from her, exile the top card of the library. Not bad. Pretty fun.
Boom!
And then regular Gwen Stacy, when she enters, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control. She's a pretty fun commander. Like she can do a lot of spicy things.
Yes. So for this, the token,
he
get even this one for free.
Yep. It's a food token.
It's a food token. A Spider-Man food token.
But he's a hot dog.
A hot dog, and Spider-Man's in the background.
Very nice.
But if you take a look at his bottom, it's a spider bot.
Wow!
Flying. So, and another one, I got an actual spider bot. For reach, whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and then shuffle and put that card on top.
Not bad.
This card will look fucking amazing in my Tyranids.
I was gonna say, I think it's a better version of Wayfarer's Bauble.
This one I might have to put in my Mothman deck. It's a sorcery. Choose one. Mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from
those milled 3 or your graveyard,
or onto them into your hand, and you gain 3 life, or destroy target creature with flying.
That's just a good instant. It's got 2 different effects on it for 2 mana.
I also got this card too from him. This one, it's a mole.
Drillworks Mole. Oh, I've got a few of those.
Yeah, he said this one would work good with, I think, Mothman or my Tyranids.
Drillworks Mole and a +1. It's a good little combo.
The cards I traded for, the Tyranids one, I really didn't care for. It was like a card that I could use, and it was just one of those ones. you can pay $2 or whatever.
Okay.
But the one I was talking about, the blue one, I didn't want to, but I'm like, you know what? I'm getting free Spider-Man cards, so that's going to cost you 2 cards.
No, okay, fair enough.
It was a fair trade.
The art of the deal.
Yes. Art of the deal. But when I totally forgot this.
And we both had a beer today.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
This time I have Coors Light. But, yes, David was telling me that Walker was supposed to show up, but he had a very bad day. Hi. So, Walker, can you tell the listeners and whoever's watching this, the other listeners, what happened on that day?
Oh, gosh. Well, it was Wednesday. I was driving home from my job in Guelph. I was a CFIA inspector of a slaughterhouse. Wednesday was very hot. It was something like 30 degrees outside.
It was fucking disgusting.
The kill floor was even more humid just because we have to have hot water sanitizers going all the time. So hot and humid.
I don't miss those fucking days.
It just kind of sucked. I'm driving home, I got the AC on, I'm listening to music, and I'm kind of in a good mood. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go home, play some Magic after I get my chores done. Just kind of chilling. Driving through Fergus, and I'm coming down, it's like a side road kind of in the suburbs.
So you're not doing the whole, Main Street deal?
No, I hate doing the Main Street deal. Fergus Main Street is a fucking nightmare. It's easier to take the two...
Oh, you don't want to hit the road.
You hit potholes that are a foot deep, every 5 meters.
I fucking hate that road.
So, I take, the little industrial roads. So you have to kind of cut through, a main road through the suburbs, which, a lot of vehicles use, a lot of large trucks use. It's a main road. It's a 50 zone, so I'm doing 50, coming through, whatever, go past the light, go around a car, and as I'm coming up, still doing 50, in a passenger lane, this, big old GMC pickup truck pulls into my lane head first, coming onto me, and, kind of pulls off to the side of the road, alongside a driveway, and stops, and it's at this point, he's maybe, I'd say 70 to 50 meters away from me. I'm like, okay, that was a stupid maneuver, but he seems to have stopped, he's parking, whatever, still driving, and, I'm maybe 30 meters away from him at this point. No signal or nothing. Flips his front end out. He starts backing into his driveway. But front end out into the middle of the road, fully blocking the lane. When I'm 30 meters away from him, doing 50 an hour.
Yeah.
I had to slam on my brakes. And I have a bunch of cars behind me. We're all slamming on our brakes to come to a stop. So I lay on my horn holy fuck. No signal, no nothing. You came into oncoming traffic, swung out in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Whatever. Lay on my fucking horn because, hey, you're a dumbass. You got to let him know.
Yeah.
This dude stops. Mid-backing up. His truck is still mostly in the road. Puts it in park, throws his door open, starts hobbling out. And, this dude is maybe 5'4", bald, maybe a 40-something-year-old man. Big old scowl on his face, stomping towards my car, coming towards my driver's side door and sitting there are you fucking kidding me? This asshole just pulled that move and now he's, storming at me he's going to fuck me up? I'm like, no, I'm ready to kill this motherfucker. Yeah. Throw my door open. Throw my car in park, get out, close the door, and he's starting to scream at me, I'm tired of you reckless drivers. I'm like, you can shut the fuck up. You came into my lane. No, I'm tired of you reckless drivers. And now he's up at my chest.
Yeah.
Little 5'4" dude poking me. And I'm like, I'm ready to fucking lay this guy out in the middle of the goddamn road. And he said, I'm tired of you guys recklessly driving up this road. I'm like, fuck you. You are the only reckless driver right now. You came into oncoming traffic and swung your fucking... No, you're the reckless driver. You should be driving slow. I'm going the fucking speed limit. You do not have the right to come into my lane. And he's like, I'm trying to back into my driveway. I'm like, really? Because you're out here fucking making a fuss with me. Get back in your truck and get in your fucking driveway then, Mr. Right of Way. He's like, hey, you eat shit. Fuck you. And still getting close to me. So I push his left shoulder, get him off me. He's like, try laying your hands on me one more time. I'm like, motherfucker, you came out of your truck and stomped towards my goddamn car. You've already initiated a fucking assault. I can put you in the ground well within my rights. He's just like, you know what? Eat shit. Turns around and starts walking towards his truck. I'm like, yeah, you can eat shit too, buddy. He's just scowling and shit as he gets into his truck. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
God.
Get in my fucking car, close the door, and he's kind of finishing backing up and giving me a dirty look. I flip him off through the windshield and start driving by with a big smile on my face. And he's puts his head out his window and he starts yelling something. My window's rough, and he was red face, just looks like a fucking mad barking dog.
Oh my God.
This dude, I guarantee you, the only reason he fucking stopped and turned around right immediately when I pointed out that he initiated the assault was because he knew his ass was going to get fucking laid out.
Oh, yeah. I can't fucking deal with people like that. Like, why?
Nowhere even close to in the right, and then he tries to start a fucking fight. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of glad I didn't punch him, because unfortunately, I'm the type of guy that once I start a fight, I will continue it until the person with the bloody fucking...
You legit see red, and you will just see red on your fucking knuckles.
Yes.
I am the same way. That's why I try to stay out of confrontations so fucking much.
Oh no!
Even Vicky knows if something would have happened like that, I would have got out the fucking car. Mm-hmm. I would have said a fucking single word. I would have fucking tripped him and fucking started pounding.
That was right where I was, man. Okay, so I keep a utility knife. I'll say it's a utility knife because it has a glass breaker on the end. It has a seatbelt cutter.
It's for safety reasons.
It is for safety reasons because you can get trapped in your car. You need to have these things. Yeah. But it also has like a 3-inch blade on it with a serrated edge on the backside.
Just in case.
And as he was storming towards my car, I'm like hand itching towards the console. Like, do I pull this fucking thing out?
Yeah, boy, get down.
Stop it, boy. You can beat him up with your own hands. You're fine.
You got man hands. You don't need that.
But no, I was fucking livid that night. I was not having a good time. Brought myself some brewskis, played some Helldivers.
Oh yeah. I've been noticing you've been playing Helldivers again.
Oh, I'm very into Helldivers now.
I'm fucking mad right now.
Oh, why so?
Because I went to those. Normally, I'll normally play Minecraft with kids.
Yeah.
Because I can't sit there and actually play a full-on fucking game besides wrestling. But I have to try to stop playing wrestling with Ollie around because he just starts fucking hitting people. And also Nova's got started doing it. Oh my fucking god. So I will take the blame for that. But I've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Only because I can listen to Spotify on Minecraft.
Yes.
So as Walker has known, I've been telling the listeners, I've been diving into religion. Mm-hmm. So I will listen to an audio book on Spotify of the Holy Bible.
Yep.
Or I will be listening to this podcaster of a preacher called Free Nation.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I think I've heard of Free Nation before, not even going to lie to you.
Here is a free plug for that podcast. Live Free with Josh Houghton.
Oh, right there. Live Free with Josh Howerton.
Yeah, Houghton. Like he's like I gotta say the best person to listen to because like he's like outspoken. He talks clear, mm-hmm. and like he legit talks about like the Bible and stuff, but what's happening in the world. Mm-hmm. And like it's fucking hilarious because I started following him. I listen to it trying to listen to him every week.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hilarious.
No, I mean, if it's he's a good not a comedian, but he makes it a fun podcast kind of deal. Okay.
He's got some the reason why I actually started listening to him because they actually have one episode I listened to recently, and it was about where did I see it? Aliens or demons.
Oh, okay.
So they are. Because since they're religious, they believe that demons disguise themselves as aliens.
Okay, interesting. It's a take. I'll say that. Yeah.
It's a take. But it's more that they believe that when people think they got abducted, mm-hmm. it's a possession. Because they lose time.
Okay, and
in possession they lose time.
Yep.
So they're trying to put. He's not saying that demons are aliens, or he's not saying aliens are demons.
But the parallels are there.
The parallels are very similar.
Okay, interesting.
So that's why I started listening to it.
It's kind of conspiracy, but God conspiracy.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
I like it.
Two of the things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll play Minecraft. I'll throw that on for a bit, and I'll just fucking zone out.
It's good and relaxing.
It is good and relaxing.
I was gonna say, you do know you can still run Spotify in the background of most of your games, right?
I know.
Oh, okay.
It's just easier to play Minecraft because Minecraft doesn't fucking.
It's a little more mindful in the sense where you are at peace. You can listen to something.
Yeah, and you're not. The only thing you're worried about is if you're at night, mm-hmm. worry about zombies and skeletons and shit.
In university, I used to play the shit out of Minecraft. I have multiple survival worlds where I have built full settlements and stuff, and I would do the same thing. I would just put on some nice music and admittedly get very baked and play Minecraft for a few hours.
See, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I cannot get baked and play Minecraft.
Oh.
I play for 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck, I can't do this. I'm too high. I get too fucking high.
And the thing is, when I get high, like, I go into hyper-focus mode. So it's like, okay, if I'm on Minecraft, it's just like, whoop, I'm suddenly in the world. And it's like, I want to build this bridge. Like, build a bridge, like, spend an hour, like, gathering all the resources and stuff.
See, I can get drunk and play Minecraft. I just can't get high and play Minecraft.
Interesting.
Because when I'm drinking, I'm more focused because I'm drinking.
Ah, there you go.
Because I'm trying to stay focused. When I'm high, I'm more relaxed. I just want to fucking sit there and do fucking nothing.
That's fair. You know what?
Like, I've legit done it multiple times. I like start, okay, I'm smoke a joint. Just going to do that. I'll put on Minecraft. I'll sit there for 5 minutes with the open world. Pause it. Put it down. Put on a TV show.
Yeah.
And the wife's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I don't want to play. I can't. I want to watch something.
Oh, I just want to chill.
Basically, like there's two types.
Yep.
There's laziness that you just want to sit there and do fucking nothing, or you're just hyperly focused.
Yeah. You know what? I respect both because I get both. I'm 100% both at a certain point.
I just can't do. I'm only one, and I like the one because I can fucking sleep.
Yeah.
But I hate it because I can fucking sleep. But in other words, with religion and playing Minecraft stuff, because people put the heart and soul into it. Today's episode, if you haven't noticed the episode name, which I haven't fucking idea yet, we are talking about the human soul.
The human soul, indeed, or souls in general, and what we think of them.
Yes. Well, what we think of what souls could be or what they are. Because there was a study that souls actually have weight.
Yes. It was a study where they were measuring people's actual body mass at the time, like within a few minutes to an hour before their death, and then measuring the body after. And it produced consistent results where they were seeing that I don't know the exact weight, but on average, it was losing close to a couple grams. Yeah, you're not losing a kilogram by any means.
But it wasn't like major, but they could notice that like they lost a little bit of weight. Just a little, just enough to notice.
But it was consistent. So, to play the anti-hero here, or what the opposite party, I forget what that name is at the moment. As a forensic scientist, I know a lot about kind of death and decomposition, just from what I've seen.
So in other words, he knows how to hide a body, store it, and also execute that. Oh, I didn't do that.
Evidence is so easy to hide when you know what they're looking for. Yeah.
I mean, what?
No, you don't want to drink that. You don't want to clean up blood with bleach. You want to clean it up with alcohol because alcohol doesn't leave like the bright staining under UV light.
Okay, take notes.
Anyway, the point is with decomposition.
What kind of alcohol?
Like rubbing alcohol or like a cleansing alcohol. If you use alcoholic cleaners, it does break down the blood, but on top of that, we'll actually pick it up off the surface that it's on. When you use bleach, because it's a base, it will break apart, break down the blood, whatever, like it'll clean it up. But because it's a strong base, it will remain on the surface and it will actually react to UV light. And it's much more obvious when you clean blood if there's a huge splotch of glowing surface where it's like, hey, something was cleaned with bleach here.
So hypothetically, if someone wanted to go kill somebody,
hypothetically,
and they had a big stain on the carpet, you wouldn't use bleach; you would use alcohol. Hypothetically,
I think in this hypothetical situation, getting it out of the carpet, you want to use bleach and like a lot of water initially, and then you would do like a rinse with like an alcohol solution mix to actually kind of then break down the bleach and then. Or not break it down, but like because alcohol is.
So either way, you want to use alcohol.
You want to use alcohol is the good last one to do.
Hypothetically,
without leaving any hypothetically, if you don't want to leave any traces. Oh god. But my point was, when bodies die, like as with natural decomposition, your body kind of stops, all your system stops. You're gonna let out your last little bit of air. You're like whether you're breathing it out, whether you're farting it out.
Before Walker goes in. This is another thing that I learned because I follow him on Facebook because he does like cool like little fucking Facebook. So you know,
Hebrew.
That word for God is.
I do not know.
Yahweh or something.
Huawei. No, Huawei is something else. Yue.
No. The way to do it is that he did it because. But it was we speak it the moment we're born.
Okay.
and we speak it the moment we die. So when we breathe in,
Oh,
you can hear it while
okay.
you breathe.
Oh.
I did it. I'm like, see?
Okay, yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
It's a way that like they incorporated the name. I think that's how they got the name.
That's interesting.
It's interesting.
It goes along with the theory of like the language of Eden,
Yeah.
like how children understand language. They have their own thought process. They are capable of thought without words or a language to tie it to. So there's a language in all of our minds that we all have. It's just when we learn English, when we learn Spanish, when we learn Japanese, we translate whatever that language is to our native tongue.
That's why, like, when I'm noticing with all they know about, if I ask them to do something, they understand what I'm saying, even though I can't understand the fucking what they're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the thing is with kids, they learn. Oh God, there was a study I read like back in university, like it was one or two, where kids learn language a lot easier than adults because their brains at that stage are ready to receive more information. They're like a computer program or AI that is like just drops into an environment full of stuff and says, okay, pick it up and learn. And the AI is like specialized to learn. That's what kids are. They're specialized learning devices that are actively taking in all the information around them, including language and how their parents use it.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's actually how they use it too.
Yes. So
Ollie jumped on my back,
mm-hmm.
and I said, "Oh fuck."
Oh fuck.
All I hear is, "Oh fuck." I'm like, damn it.
Oh, we gotta start being careful around Ollie now. Damn it.
For the last, I'm gonna say maybe 9 years, I've been trying not to swear because of Tori.
Yeah.
But it's just so hard because I grew up with parents that swore a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to dumb it down.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just comes out, like when I get hit, I say shit.
Yeah.
Or like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. It's a natural thing. I've gotten so much worse for it. I swore around Haven so much, and surprisingly, she's okay. She's not a little.
I tell everybody, if they swear, they only get once.
Mm-hmm.
They get one time for every swear word.
Ah, there we go.
But they also have to use it appropriately, though.
All right, I'm using "See You Next Tuesday" with Ollie right now.
So I'm waiting for that day because I guarantee one day I'm going to be outside with you and the guys.
Yeah.
And I will say cunt, and he's going to catch it, and he's going to see it at some point.
It's going to be his new favorite word because it's my favorite word.
Because Tori did not learn it from me.
Mm-hmm.
But her mom at the time was watching Game of Thrones, and they used that word a lot in that show.
Yeah.
She came to the house. She called my sister a cunt. Not out of like just saying it. She just said it because that's
what they were saying on the show. Yeah. Surely it must mean something endearing.
My sister you know, Tori just called me a cunt. I'm like, what? So I had to call my ex and just say, hey, you cannot watch Game of Thrones with her anymore. She's like, why? She just said the word cunt.
Yeah. And at that point, she was like 7 or 8 years old, right?
No, this was when she was like 4 or 5.
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
This is when Game of Thrones first came out.
Oh, okay.
And I said cunt a whole bunch of times in this episode, so I'm probably going to get it. But, going to that, so we were going to like the soul part, like it has like a weight to it?
Yeah, so like, to play the anti-hero here, like when a body dies, you let out a lot of gases. Like you take your last breath, you exhale it as your lungs relax and kind of spell it out. Your gut. A lot of people do poop themselves or relieve themselves at the time of death. Depending on the way they weighed it, like if it's still fecal matter, if it's still wet, it's going to be a part of the clothes or whatever they were wearing. It's not going to be too big a difference, but you're still letting out more gas from your gut and whatever. And then as the body starts decomposing, like it's literally starting to break itself down. Depending on when they took these measurements, the body could have already like decomposed a few cells and released that natural gas out of the body as the form of methane, CO2, and a few others kind of offhand gases, which ultimately could contribute to the weight loss that they see at the second time of measuring of being like a few grams different. But at the same time, it's still kind of wishy-washy where it's like, okay, how much does air really weigh? And when it's coming out of the body, like, yes, it's in a different form in the body, so it might be trapped differently and be contributing to that mass more.
So,
but that could be also, to that same point, the soul could be that little bit of extra
Yep.
gas, that little bit of extra something in their body.
So I'm going to do something, and hopefully the microphone can pick it up. I'm going to ask Alexa what she thinks a soul is. So let's give this a test. Alexa, what is a human soul? Well, it's thinking.
The human soul is a complex concept that's been debated for centuries across philosophy and religion. It's generally seen as the non-physical essence of a person that gives them consciousness, identity, and the capacity for thought and feeling. Many traditions view it as immortal, continuing to exist after physical death, though different cultures and belief systems have varying interpretations of its nature and purpose.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexa.
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
You're welcome.
Oh.
Happy to help.
Oh, yeah. If you say thank you, she will respond back.
Oh, what a nice gal.
Thank you.
And you know what? This is how you get favorited by the AI overlords, if you treat them nicely.
Yeah, but when you ask certain questions, they will not answer.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so as Alexa just explained, that there's different variations of what a soul is.
Mm-hmm.
So Walker, what do you think a soul is?
Well, again, I've been in kind of the spot that Alexa was talking about here, where I've taken a few amount of philosophy courses, but to me, my definition of a soul or a spirit is the driving force behind a living entity. It doesn't necessarily mean an essence. I don't think it's a spirit or some. I really like the anime Soul Eater, where there's the physical soul that comes out of beings when they kill them and then they can eat them, whatever. I think a soul is very different. I think a soul is a connection to a higher plane, and in that sense, I kind of believe it's more like Buddhism, where you have a driving force that is tickling or whatever, manipulating our body in the 3 dimensions, our material world as we know it, and then once that body dies, whatever that connection is on a higher plane returns to that higher plane, and whatever our material body disappears.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I've never heard before.
Okay.
Because Mr. Over here, I like to learn different religions, which is actually not a bad thing to do.
Well,
you want to explore your options.
You really do, because there's nothing wrong with being sound in your religion, but at the same time, there's 100% good when you go out into the world and learn different religions, because I think you can find you can see a lot of similarities, and you can see where the differences are. You can see where the practices are the same and where the practices are different. A lot of Christians don't like Muslims. A lot of Muslims don't like Christians, but that's been going on for thousands of years. But a lot of the actual God is good type stuff, I'm reading it off your laptop here.
Yeah, I got this thing from Tori.
I like it. But a lot of the God is good, we praise God, we live under his message, we praise him, we treat ourselves, we treat our neighbors good, always ends up being close to the same ideology or the same message. And I think religion as a whole is good for pursuing or creating a moral code that people can agree on, a peace that people can agree on.
Yeah. So in other words, you believe more of the Buddha sense, where if it's connected to a different plane.
Okay, so Buddhism specifically doesn't observe a single god. It observes consciousness and existence as a whole.
Okay.
You are born. You are born to exist. Life only happens because you are the universe understanding itself or interpreting itself, which I could go into quantum theory, but I'm not going to get too sciencey.
That's a different episode.
Yes, that's a different episode. But essentially, life is meant to be lived. Buddha's mainly a lot of what I draw from is Siddhartha, which is another great book. Siddhartha is allegedly one of the first individuals in Buddhism to achieve nirvana, which
good man.
Nirvana is that higher state. You are advancing your consciousness to a higher plane, which, again, there's so much more.
Yeah.
I'm very, very big summarization here. But with Buddhism, it's about living life. It's about gaining experiences. It's about understanding, learning how to be a better person, learning about how the world works, becoming more wise in yourself, wise in your soul. It's like we were talking about before the podcast, experiencing the world, going out and experiencing life brings about much more life to yourself. it's a weird concept, but I try to live my life like it.
Well, yeah, and that's understandable because like if you fully if you believe that like okay, the more experience I have in the world, the more experience my soul will have in the world, and I can my soul will take that experience, right?
Yeah, your soul will take that experience, will become more wise, will be more understanding of other people. You will be more understanding of other people's experiences. It allows you to have a grander perception of what our existence truly is.
Okay.
And with Buddhism, it is more commonplace that you are resurrected when you die, or when you die, your soul is reincarnated. So
that's where that question comes from.
So you live multiple lives, and every life your soul learns more lessons. Your soul grows more, and that's why some people have an old soul. They seem like they're really mature individuals from birth, kind of deal. Like they know a lot. They're very wise. They're naturally intelligent. Versus some people seem like new souls, where they're a little less caring, a little less whatever. And there's not really a defined, like, what gets reincarnated to what. It's not karma. It's not anything. You will get reincarnated when you die. That's it.
Yeah.
Unless you become enlightened to the point where your soul can break that reincarnation cycle and you enter nirvana, or a higher level of existence. Because you don't need to be a part of the material plane anymore because you understand it as a whole. It kind of comes back around to the egg theory, where we are all the same person. We've just lived multiple many lives.
So if you haven't listened to that episode, please go listen to this. One of our highest episodes.
It is a very fun episode. I do like it.
It was a very fun episode because it takes so many things. Like, so you're telling me I'm me, but I'm you and you're me.
Wait.
Technically.
So you're telling me I'm getting laid.
So you're telling me I was Gandhi, but I was also Hitler?
So I was right in both universes.
So that's basically the whole episode, is that like of the egg theory. We're going through what the theory was. Also, like if we were all one person, so technically Walker is me and I am Walker. Technically, in our own little minds.
Yeah.
So, in other words, it's a fun episode to listen to.
Yeah. Okay, so I've talked about what I kind of think the human soul is, or what the soul is. Victor, what do you see the soul as?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I have no idea.
Even if you can take a stab in the dark, a random theory based on your experience.
My own experience for a soul is what I've only gathered through Christianity and stuff, that you only have one.
Okay.
You only have one soul, and that's yours. Once you lose that soul, you're no longer happy.
Okay.
Like your soul is technically your joy life.
Okay.
Or it what holds your feelings and shit.
Okay, so if I could like put the image of a small flickering, or not a small flickering fire, but a flickering fire within yourself, and like the more you lose your soul, the more that fire dies down.
But the more you experience, have more fun with your soul. Like
the more you feed that fire.
The more you feed that fire, the more greater the fire burn. And like what I've noticed, that like it's like the saying, oh, like when you're super sad, your soul hurts. I have experienced that before.
Oh, 100%.
But when you experience like happiness and joy, you're like, it feels like your body's overwhelming, like, because
you're radiating energy.
Yeah,
you're radiating an aura almost, right?
It's like like you're like being wholesome.
Exactly. Yes. That sounds right. Yeah.
Right. But like what I'm trying to get at is that because I'm more into like, because as I said, dipping into religion. I've been seeing a lot of things that like people selling their souls to the devil, and they're completely different afterwards.
Yes.
They're not themselves. They're like, they seem like they're soulless.
Okay.
Because they are.
Yeah, devil deals are a thing. Like, maybe they're real, maybe they're not. We definitely talk about them at one point.
Exactly. At one point, I told David, since we're having my brother on the podcast now, I want him on so we can all have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because he's like, even David said, like, oh, I know your brother's on it. It'd be awesome to talk to him about it.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Because I think it's like two hyper ends of the spectrum in that regard.
Yes. But, like, for me, it's just, a soul for me is, it's just something that you can feel.
It's what gives feeling. It's what, I feel like it's what a lot of movies will try and touch on, like where aliens come and fight humans, or Helldivers has a really good message where like humans have the indomitable soul, like the
Yeah.
indomitable spirit to pursue and persevere.
Or the best way to describe it, like, because in like Christianity and all that, they say you have a half a soul.
Okay, yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because when you find your soulmate, it becomes one.
Okay.
And when you find that said person, it feels different.
Yeah. It's like your souls are merging. It's
Yes.
Okay, if I can compare it again to another real world example, swans mate for life. When a male swan finds a female swan that they love, they fall in love with, they stick together forever. They're always around one another. They only ever mate with one another.
Yep.
They are soul bonded. It's a weird thing that a lot of other animals do kind of emulate,
like
but penguins are notoriously like known for raping and being predatory.
Really?
You just don't ever see them on the documentaries and stuff.
Yep.
Because nobody's gonna film penguins raping each other. But swans are one of those animals where it's like they have no reason to stay like mated for life, because birds are very commonly like will mate for a season and then never see each other again. Swans are like the big exception, because it's one of those things where it's a soul meeting a soul.
Yeah.
Like they're meant to be together, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like as I explained to like people that I talk to, like how do you met your wife or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. Like when people were asking, like on my wedding day, are you feeling nervous?
Mm-hmm.
I answered with a vote of confidence. No, I'm not feeling nervous. Why don't you feel nervous? Why would I feel nervous for someone I think was right for me?
Mm-hmm. And that's it. Like, sure, you're gonna have a little bit of anxiety. Sure, you might have a little bit of this, but if you know it's the person that's right for you, it's the step you're supposed to take. You might feel those stuff, but it's that soul in your body that feels vibrant in that moment.
Yeah, and I did not feel anxiety at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's good.
I felt like I had no doubts. I had no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for my future.
You know what? That's good. That's what everybody should come into a marriage thinking, because it's a bond between people who are looking to persevere among challenge after challenge, looking to show that their love and their willingness to be two souls together.
And that's what I mean. Like, if you go into your marriage having doubts or like, I'm like having anxiety attack,
mm-hmm.
then why? Why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not 100% focused on like, this is my biggest decision of my life, but I'm not regretting it.
Yeah.
You go in there with confidence. You are going in there with, I'm making this decision. I'm not making it because I want to make it. I'm making the decision because I feel that I really would enjoy this decision.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're gonna have your ups and downs and shit. It's just part of life. But it's the fact, like it just clicked.
Yeah.
It's like my soul clicked when I met Vic, like when I started dating the wife.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it's just how it happens.
Yeah. And that it's good. It's what makes you believe in a soul. Where like there are those moments in your life where you feel vibrant or more full than ever.
And like whenever, like for like it's like when I said, like when you feel bad or like you feel sad,
mm-hmm.
your soul feels it.
Yep.
So whenever like something happens in a marriage, depending on who you are, especially for me, if life is getting too fucking hard, and like me and the wife will bicker back and forth and like we'll like argue and we'll do all this stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because, it's just because life is at it, and my heart and my soul aches.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be like that.
Okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's again what a lot of movies try and cover with aliens coming to Earth and fighting humans, where it's like there's something different about them. Humans are just special. Like they've got feelings and stuff, which it's funny.
Yeah.
It's when we get into the argument of souls, I like to go back to again the argument from early philosophers where like Plato and stuff were trying to describe what a human soul is. And there's the classic line where what Plato's describing if it has 2 arms, 2 legs, it is living and breathing, it is a man, it has a soul, and Diogenes runs in with a chicken and says, behold a man.
Yeah.
Because 2 arms, 2 legs, it breathes, huzzah. And he comes to it got redefined tons of times through philosophy because it's been a long-running debate, like Alexa told us earlier. One of Aristotle's early theories that I really liked was that there are 3 types of souls, or 3 levels of soul. There is a plant soul, because we define plants as living. They're living systems. They grow, they take in energy, and they produce stuff. They're not quite like humans, though. They don't react. They don't seem to have feeling. They don't seem to communicate. They more just exist. They produce, exist. Then he says, okay, on top of a plant soul, there's an animal soul. So an animal soul is what gives all the animals life, like things like bugs, all the way up to like a cow or even an elephant or something like that, which are much more conscious beings. And then there's a human soul, which is a level above animals, where we are an enlightened species. Our soul is a tier above everybody else's.
Yeah.
And these 3 souls are what kind of balance the universe. I like that theory, but I think it's a lot closer to my original Buddhist theory, where sure, there are different types of souls, but your soul grows as it matures. So maybe we all start out as plant souls.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we turn into little bugs, and then we turn into progressively larger animals as our souls develop.
Yes, but speaking of that, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsor. Welcome back. Awesome guy to go to on the Instagram page.
Oh, yes. I'm wearing his hat today. It's just I appreciate the quality of the logo.
I need a new hat.
You wear yours a lot more than I do, so it's probably
I started wearing mine at work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At work, it's going to become tarnished so bad.
But I've had it for like ever.
I had to do the Deadpool rules. I wore a black hat at work so I could never see the amount of black metal dust building up on it.
I can't do that because I sweat so much it fucking turns white.
Oh, what kind of sweat do you have? God damn.
It's because of all the salt.
Oh, very good.
It's just that. It's just because of all the salt.
All the energy drinks he used to drink.
Yeah, and I've been cutting back on them. So fuck you guys.
Last we talked, you were pretty restrained.
Yeah, I still drink them a little bit, but
You're not drinking 3 a day anymore.
No, I'm not. I had one yesterday and one this morning.
There you go. Not too bad.
I legit gab them out.
Oh, that's good.
I really only have it when okay, you know what, I had a good day yesterday. I'm gonna have one.
Mm-hmm.
As a treat.
But they are tasty. You can't knock them.
That's the only problem. They're fucking tasty. That's why they're so fucking addicting.
But yeah, like I was saying before the break, there's 3 souls, and I kind of I still subscribe to the idea that Buddhism is the evolution of a soul. It's all living things are a sequence of other living things.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you described it. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense as much as we know, though, right?
Yeah,
it's a theory. I'm not right.
Theory.
I'm not wrong. I might be wrong.
but you are the type of guy that you want to explore all your options, because you were telling me a while back that you grew up religious,
very religious.
So
yes.
In other words, you know about the human soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're the type of person that always learning. It's fucking weird.
I love it. It's so much fun.
But that what makes you great in a conversation because you are so well versed in some things.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome, like teaching and taking shots while he talks about science.
Woo!
But you have that knowledge where you can legit pinpoint what you think theoretically. Oh, fuck me.
Mm-hmm. Theoretically.
Yes, through that.
Yeah.
You can have confidence on what you can believe in.
And you know what? I take that teaching from Plato. The very common and well-known line is, all I know is that I know nothing. It is at a certain point you are able to be smart enough to recognize that I know up to this point in my knowledge, everything past it is a gap. Everything leading up to the side of it is a gap. Everything leading up to this side of it is a gap. Intelligence is recognizing, yes, I know this, but I don't know this.
Yes, and that's the one thing, because everybody has their twerks of what they know.
Yes.
Walker over here knows about fucking a lot about science. I know a lot about movies.
Exactly.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know a lot about movies. I don't know a lot about science because I never pay attention.
And there we go.
That's the thing. But it's crazy on how people portray souls.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy.
I mentioned a piece of media earlier called Soul Eater, and it's an anime. It's kind of a kids anime, but not really.
So I'm gonna say preteen.
It's meant for kids, but yes, preteen type content.
Okay.
But the whole idea is it's death who has a team of Meisters, and he sends these Meisters out into the world with their soul weapons. And the soul weapons are living beings created by death that can manipulate themselves into weapons. But they're recycled souls that he's like claimed from something else. So these Meisters, they have to go out into the world, they have to slay witches, they have to slay demons, and essentially have their weapon consume their souls, because when the weapon consumes the soul, it gets stronger, but ties that soul directly back to death. It's a very interesting concept where death is harvesting souls of evil and bringing them back to the dead, and in order to do so, he's empowering his own team of soul harvesters.
Okay.
It's a very fun series. I recommend giving it a watch if you want like a starter anime, but at the same time...
Hello there, I am Victor from the Beer Fuller Hat Podcast. Are you having troubles of picking out gifts that you want something to mean something? But I have a thing for you. I partner up with somebody at work, and his website and Instagram page is called It's Right Here. He does vinyl design, wood jewelry, which is pretty cool, and keepsakes. Keepsakes like Christmas stuff, stocking stuffers, birthday things, whatever you think. He's done a few things for me, and they are amazing. You guys need to go check him out. I'll send a description below. But let him know that the Beer Fuller Hat Podcast sent you there. So in other words, let him know to stay frosty.
Anime's anime. It has to be your
Anime's
thing.
anime.
And like it really goes deep into what like they talk about souls. They talk about, especially with the fact that the Meisters and the weapons are like technically both living beings. They have to soul bond to each other in order to be perfect. And there's many points throughout the series, the main characters try to soul bond with their weapons, and they get stronger, or they aren't making that connection, kind of like a Pacific Rim situation.
I was going to mention
that.
Are you going to get in your Jaeger?
Where like they're not bonding, and like it makes the connection harder, it makes them lose the fight or something like that. It goes back to the idea of once your souls are in harmony, once you find that perfect soul, it's something that like makes it a yin and yang. The two parts make it a whole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it easier to work with.
Yes, exactly.
That's why in Pacific Rim,
mm-hmm.
if you have two people are willing to bond with each other,
mm-hmm.
it makes moving the machine easier.
Yes, because you guys are in sync, you understand what movements need to happen. The neural network thing in Pacific Rim is very fun. It didn't need to be there, but
it was fucking fun. It was interesting.
It made it just so like, oh, it's not just one dude in a big mech. It creates a whole new dynamic fighting against.
But with that being said, it's also leaking their souls up too.
Mm.
Without your brain, you have to have your brain and your soul. Because you don't want your one-on-one fighting.
I feel like if you can compare like the human body to a computer, the brain is very much the motherboard. It is the one doing all the processing. It is the one that is sending out all the signals everywhere in the body. You got your wires, which is your nerves. You have your heart, which is like your actual like your
the fan.
I would say more close to like a battery bank, or like it is your power supply, and then like
also it's your battery.
Yeah, your battery. It is the thing that is keeping everything else running. But what doesn't, you can have all the components to the computer, just like you can have all the components to us, meat sacks, and that's not going to make it live. It requires the energy or something moving through it to make it say, okay, we're going to dance to life. We're going to actually be something.
It's the RAM.
Yes.
You need the RAM.
The RAM.
The RAM is the soul.
Yes.
So basically, like...
I'll ram your soul. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Oh, that's fucking funny. But yeah, that's basically what I can gather from the movie, because the movies are fucking fantastic. The second one could have did a little bit better.
The second one was just more big fun mech fights, and
yeah,
I didn't really care about the plot as much because it was big fun mech fights.
Basically, it's the guy who like fell in love with the fucking brain. Like, yeah, I love you, blah blah blah. But did you ever watch the anime series on Netflix?
I didn't watch the anime series.
It made no fucking sense.
I heard it was fucking awful, and I believed it, because most of Netflix's anime originals and adaptations are pretty garbage.
The only ones I liked was Ultraman. Ultraman was fucking good.
I heard good things. I never watched Ultraman.
Oh, dude, you got to.
Well, on Netflix, I liked Cannon Busters. They only ever got one season, though, and that was an original from like a dude who was doing webcomics, and like it just didn't take off, so they didn't ever do it again.
Or it took off because everybody liked it, and Netflix like, yeah, I don't see anything even going more for this, so no.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather do more Indian things.
That's
Fuck
okay.
Netflix.
No, fucking I'm happy that I will probably never subscribe to Netflix again.
We're getting rid of Netflix.
Good. It's a smart idea because they're one of the more expensive services out there, and they provide effectively a lot less than a lot.
Yeah, we're getting rid of Netflix. But only because I watch wrestling.
Yeah.
But like fucking yeah. So but for a soul, it's so hard to talk about because no one truly knows what it is.
Well, that's it. Like it's when you die, maybe you get an idea of it, but you're dead. You can't tell anybody else.
It's like going back to. I'm always going to go back to Christianity because I haven't focused on any other religion. But it's your soul is what goes to heaven.
Your soul is what persists on, essentially.
Yeah, so what like goes through the stages to go to heaven. That's where you like okay, like let's say for fucking listener's sake, this is the end.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you see from This Is the End is basically Revelations.
Yep.
And everybody's getting beamed up. But when they get beamed up, they're wearing their normal clothes, but it's all white.
Yes.
So, is that what their soul imagines what they're wearing?
Maybe. I think your soul is very connected to your style. Like, I've seen a lot of the funny debates that I've seen where, like, when you go to heaven, you keep the form you were in when you died. So there's a lot of old people walking around heaven. Or
no, I've been told the complete opposite.
Oh, okay.
I've been told it's the best version of you.
And then good. I'm excited to go. I'm excited to go to heaven, but I'm probably not going there.
I've been told while watching Facebook videos on stuff that people talk about it. It's the best versions of you.
Well, there you go. And that I feel like even if you're going to heaven as a soul, your soul can change as you need, right? Like you are in heaven, your soul is your soul. You can be any part of your experience.
Like I imagine if you end up like dying and you believe in like heaven and stuff, like you are legit laying there with a screen on top of you of an avatar of yourself, and you can pick any clothing you've wore throughout the years of what you want to enter in.
Damn, the fucking shirt that said cunt? That would be pretty good.
Honestly, you could.
I feel like heaven, everybody's super fucking chill. You get up there and it's like, hey, yeah, we all made it. Now you get to relax, enjoy yourself, do whatever you want.
But like the thing is your soul going to like heaven as a big golden city as people from the religion explains it, or is it going to be your own personal heaven, like per se, like supernatural that is just a door?
Yeah, that's it. It's something that I've seen like in a lot of different media as well, where it's like you go to heaven, you have your own personal heaven, or what your version of a pleasant afterlife or ever after is, right? And there's, I think, stories in the Bible that do talk about it. I was going to mention a little bit about how when you go to heaven, there's the idea that you get judged. Your soul is...
Oh, it's Judgment Day, yeah.
Yeah, you are standing before the pearly gates. You are putting yourself before God and saying, here's my soul, here's the life I've lived.
Here's the long list of like, oh yeah, don't look at my chats, just here's the long list.
Yeah, I'm ready for heaven. Just please don't pay attention to the weird porn I was watching as every year of my life. But you're standing in front of the pearly gates, and that ties in a lot with Egyptian mythology, where when you die, you walk the long sand road until you reach the Temple of Anubis, where at that point he weighs your heart against a feather. And only at that point does he decide whether you are going to the positive side of the afterlife or like the negative.
Basically,
heaven or hell, but the Egyptian versions, which the names escape me.
Well, for the Egyptian hell is underworld.
The underworld. Okay, that is.
But for the heaven side of it, I have no fucking idea.
I do not know either, but at that point...
Please leave a comment in the comments below, please.
But it's another one of those things where, even in Islam or Muslim, like, your soul is judged. If you are of good character as a man, you go to heaven and you get 72 virgins.
Which, why would you want 72 virgins for?
Right?
They have no fucking idea what they're doing.
It's okay. You can teach them. You have all of it.
Why the fuck would you want to do that?
I don't want to go into that anymore. But all religions talk about a judgment period as you're going into the afterlife. Your soul, the weight of your actions on earth, does matter. It carries some sort of value. And it's one of those parallels that's common in every single religion I've kind of looked into. Even Egyptian mythology, which is ancient, where there's a god quite literally sitting there like, okay, here's this feather, your heart better not weigh more than it. Like,
so Egyptian and the Bible and the Ten Commandments are basically almost the same. How old they are? Almost.
No, Egyptology and like Egyptian mythology is much older than modern Christianity and Christianity as we know it. Around the area of the Crusades following Jesus is when like Christianity really started to blow up.
But I'm talking about like even before that, like Judaism, because that's where Christianity came from.
Yes, so Judaism originally. I would have to look into that more because I don't actually know the timeline.
Because if you think about it, because when Moses went into Egypt to free his people, it was around the same time as Egypt.
That makes sense. Yeah. Wow.
See, knowledge I know by listening to the Bible.
And so one of those things where we can actually look back and say, okay, Judaism was very close to. Again, I don't actually know the word for the religion, but Egyptism, the Egyptology. Egyptology is the study of Egypt, but whatever.
The religion, like the pharaohs and shit.
Yeah, of the Egyptian
like
gods.
And stuff.
Yes, where the parallels between being judged going into the afterlife are still the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about Indian religion. I know there is a pantheon of gods there as well. It's very likely that in that pantheon of gods, there's a god of death that still judges people upon their death, still weighs the value of a human soul. So it's one of those things where you look across all these religions, and all of them are still saying there's a human soul. The human soul is weighted. Your experiences matter on earth. They say soul in different ways. They say spirit. They say essence. But there's this very common idea that there's more to a human than just our meat sacks.
Yeah, so like I was talking to Chase about this on the way to his bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
That like, okay, when it comes to pedophiles, anybody will gladly take their life.
Yep, probably.
But the thing is, going back to Christianity, you can be you want to accept people.
Yes.
Because they also get a bad rap for accepting pedophiles as well. Only because it's about exceptions. But what people don't realize is that if whatever it is, if they die, they get judgment too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I try to steer clear from that conversation, because they'll go, you're just protecting. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the religion will accept what they've done, but they also tell them you will be judged for your actions on Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, when they die, they're going to hell regardless.
Yep.
Because in the Bible it says you shall not hurt a child or something.
A lot of stuff like that. You're not supposed to hurt a minor. You're not. There's like 3 books that are just rules that might be written by humans. They might be written by prophets. They might be written by whatever. But it's a lot of rules that are genuinely just good morality. It's like, don't fuck a kid. What is wrong with you?
But that's the thing. I guarantee other religions are the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, when they die, go through judgment.
Yep.
You'll have a fucking Facebook page for this shit that you'll look through.
You know, I feel like if you go to heaven and it's God just sitting in a recliner in like a little home movie theater, he says, okay, pop up a seat. You got your recliner right here. Let's watch.
Honestly, I would just turn around and like, you know what, dude, you got some popcorn? I would gladly watch this fucking Life of Mine with you. You're going to see some fucked up shit in it, but I'll gladly watch it with you.
You get so much weird porn.
Just go like, oh man, I fucking like this. Oh no, don't. Oh god.
Oh, I completely forgot I did that. Oh shit.
But before we get to our segment, is there anything else you want to talk about souls?
I guess my last major point is: do you believe animals have souls, and do you believe people should treat them like they have souls?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I'm in the same boat. I don't think it's much of a debate because I own 3 cats, and I know very much that they are living beings full of love, capable of emotion. I could never, in my right mind, hurt an animal just because I want to.
Only because I believe that, because if you think about it, they are their own being.
Oh, they're 100% their own being.
Like my dog. If my dog didn't have a fucking soul, he would be right beside you right now.
Yeah, they all have personality, but Buster especially, he's such a lovable guy.
He's
so
such a
caring
bitch.
and sweet.
He's such a bitch.
He is a bitch, though. He runs whenever anything happens.
But the thing is, if anybody ever tried to attack or grab my kids,
oh, he would rip their
one
fucking face off, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's it. Like, I'm not scared of Buster because I know he's very friendly, but if I was a threat, that's done.
Yeah, he's old as fuck too, so he's like very chilled out right now. But because if I play with the kids, he gets growling with me, and that's what I like about my dog.
Oh, that's good. He's one of those. He's a safe protector. He's got the wisdom in his soul.
He gets that look at me when I'm like wrestling with Ollie, and I have to put him out of the living room because he gives me that look.
It's like, hey, you better be careful with him.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, we've talked enough about souls. We should get to our end of the episode segment, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Victor, what is grinding your gears this
So
week?
the one thing that I saw yesterday and today is that it happened in Canada.
Yep.
There was a gym that was it's a public gym, and fucking one of the guys, I'm guessing he was Muslim. What's that fucking sword they're able to carry?
Oh, it's I don't know the exact name, but like there is. I don't know if it's Muslim or if it's Indian. One of them, but like they are supposed to carry a ritual dagger on themselves at all times. Yes.
That's fine and dandy in your country.
Yep, that's
fine and dandy in your country.
Mm-hmm.
But if you come to a different country, yes, it's part of your religion. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this gym is privately owned.
And they don't want weapons on the premises.
And they don't want, because it is a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as the guy turned around and said, well, like, are they scared that am I going to use it? He seems like a general guy that, like, wouldn't, he just wears it because it's part of his religion. Mm-hmm. It's just what he thinks is right. But he, as a human being and as a Canadian citizen, you have to respect those that don't follow your religion.
Mm-hmm.
If the people come to you and say, hey, man, you cannot have that, don't start an argument. Well, just say, okay, you can say it's part of my religion, but I understand, but I'm going to keep it said near me because it's mine.
I remember a case.
It was during high school. It was in school.
It was when I was in school. Yeah, there was a kid who wanted to bring I want to say Kirpan, but I don't think that's right.
He brought it in, and his parents tried to sue it, and his parents lost.
Yeah, because like the school said no, he's not allowed to have it on him, and eventually he came to a workaround where he was allowed to have a symbolic wooden dagger, so not sharp, like essentially a children's toy wooden dagger on his hip that would represent it, and the school would accept that because it was not at that point not considered a lethal weapon. Yeah. And,
so, yeah, as that's being said, I am strongly believe I don't care who the fuck you are. If you come into Canada. You obey by our rules.
Yep. I mean, you assimilate to the country you move to, plain and simple.
I don't care that, like, oh, like, this is my part of my culture. I don't give a fuck. Make that into your own house.
It's like, oh, great, that's a part of your culture. Why are you leaving it then?
Exactly. Why are you leaving your country with all the bad stuff that's going on to come here
and say, no, you need to live like us?
Yes.
We're doing it right in the country that's physically ripped apart and like have half the nation starving.
Yes.
And look at what Canada's to that point. Look at where Canada is with all the multiculturalism.
Yes, because no one understands, but Canada is becoming a third world country.
Yep. Oh, it's the same with Britain. Like, this is a whole other episode, but
it is a whole other episode. But that's really grinding my gears.
Okay.
That you come into and they said it. It's a privately owned gym. They make the fucking rules.
They're allowed to set the rules. They're allowed to let anyone they want in and deny anyone
So
access.
he turned around like, well, you let me in. Yes, we let you in. But we have been told by multiple clients that you are carrying a weapon. We cannot have that. It's you rather remove it or you remove yourself from the premises.
It's straight up, like most gym memberships will have it in their written contract for their membership policy. You should not have a weapon. And that's just fair. That is reasonable in a space where you are expected to work out.
But they need to change it to we do not accept weapons or religious weapons.
Oh, even that. No, just saying weapons. Like, It should be the other individuals assimilating here. It should be a situation where you have a holy symbol that is representative of your ritual dagger that is safe for public spaces of the country you're in.
Yeah, so in other words, if I want to go to a gym in another country, I'm allowed to bring a mini stick because it's part of my religion.
Exactly.
Because I'm Canadian.
I'm Canadian. I play hockey all the time. I'm allowed to bring this hockey stick anywhere I like.
Exactly. And if you go to a different country, they're going to tell you fucking no.
Yeah.
And you will get fucking stoned.
Mm-hmm.
So, Walker, what grinds your gears this week, besides the whole mishap with the car?
Yeah, that was going to be my grind the gears until you made me tell the story.
I'm
so
sorry.
That's okay. I think my grind the gears this week will be the coincidences of Canadian forest fires, because...
Oh, my God.
I was talking about it with a guy at work where he was like, oh, you think it's a coincidence or maybe a campfire? And I'm like, I looked at like the starter, the fire maps of where these fires started. It resembles a lot what it was 4 years ago when the big forest fires happened in North Quebec, where they were spaced out. There was 4 spots that were lit, and all about the same time, basically spaced out 20 kilometers apart from one another. So evenly spaced, all went up at the same time. Weird. These fires that are going towards Thunder Bay, evenly spaced out in basically a line pattern with what would be the northeast winds.
Yep.
Evenly spaced out, like, I don't know if it's 20 kilometers, mind you, it's probably like 100 kilometers apart, but they all ignited close to the same time.
Well, did you notice at the beginning of the week they called for thunderstorms at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're not calling for them?
There's supposed to be thunderstorms tomorrow, which I was talking to Vicky about earlier, but it's looking less likely because when the air is full of smog, there's less water and condensation building up, right? I think it's a method of a method of weather control. I think what really grinds my gears is the Canadian government is in some way responsible for these fires, they were years ago.
And the thing is, they're also on native reserves.
Yes, that was another big thing. 4 years ago, when those forest fires were going on in Quebec, there was forest fires in BC and Kelowna as well. Kelowna is a very big, essentially native reserve, very big native community, well established. The RCMP physically went in and removed all the natives and set up blockades while the forest fire in Kelowna was happening, even though the natives were trying to, I say natives in the sense of the people that were living there, that live in Kelowna, were trying to put out these fires. They were actually doing good to fight them. And the RCMP was like, no, you need to evacuate. You need to evacuate.
Basically, you're doing something illegally and you can't do it.
And essentially force them all out of their homes and let everything burn. Let it all burn. At the same time, Trudeau was heavily investing in liquid natural gas plants, had them coming over from China. They were set up to be built in Alberta and Saskatchewan. And those huge refineries had already come over on the ships. And his pipelines that he was proposing, 2 of them were going to run through Kelowna, which actively violated treaty agreements that have been in Canada's history for close to 30 years. You are not supposed to build pipelines through native land. You are not supposed to build pipelines. Kelowna is one of the ones that actually had a solid treaty where it was like, no, this land is the natives. The Canadian government shouldn't touch it. And there's so much that happened in the past where we actually respected Aboriginal peoples here in Canada. And Trudeau was actively going against and violating all these things to try and make this pipeline happen. He was actually fucking over multiple native reserves, while at the same time putting out as much propaganda as possible. Aboriginals are good. We are here as Liberals for the Aboriginals. And burned a whole community down so he could build a pipeline just for the Liberals to ultimately abandon the project.
Yep. It's like fucking while these forest fires started.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Mark Carney sent $900 million to Ukraine and just sent another $1,200 million somewhere else for another country's climate change.
But no, we're not going to stop the forest fires rampaging through the country. Fuck that, no.
I'm waiting for.
I was going to say, I saw another thing during Trudeau's prime ministry. Over the 3 years, 3.3 trillion Canadian dollars left the country. Did not recirculate back into our economy, whether it was through immigrants sending money home.
Black door deals.
Or whether it was backdoor deals. 3.3 trillion is nowhere close to a small number. It's why our country is falling apart right now. We've heavily overinvested in other spots. That money went to fucking nowhere, and it cannot be traced somehow.
And that's the thing. What people don't realize is that fucking liberals are fucking all of them. I guarantee we're gonna have some on the list that listen to the podcast. I'm gonna hurt your feelings right now.
Good.
But we need someone in office to fucking turn around and say, you know what? Fuck you, other countries. I'm dealing with mine right now.
Actually invest in Canada, right? Like,
and guess who did that first?
Pierre Belliet.
Nope.
No.
Guess who was the first person to put his country first?
Oh, that was Hitler?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He was the one that put his country first when everything fell apart.
Mm-hmm.
He taking what Trump makes, Make America Great Again, taking what he says, Hitler at the time made Germany great again.
Yep. And I've seen a few podcasts talking about it, very intellectual ones, at the same time where they're like, this is something that happens when conditions get so bad, your life becomes so awful, you are looking for that drastic solution. And if someone comes along saying, like, look, nobody else is doing it, I will do these things. If there's enough people that are fed up, they will get behind this person. And that's exactly what happened with Hitler.
So I guarantee if someone went into office, if Pierre Poilievre turned around, it's like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, next election day, because I'm going to fucking force one, I'm going to stop all these stupid shit, taking all our money to other countries and build ours. You know how many fucking votes he's going to get?
He should have won the last election. I am surprised he didn't. Because
you know why he didn't?
What his platform
it's because
was.
it's all the fucking immigrants.
It was literally all of Toronto and Mississauga area because Ontario holds the most seats out of any other part of the country.
If you are not a Canadian citizen, if you're not a Canadian citizen from Canada for at least 10 or 15 years, you should not be fucking voting.
Again, when I was in high school 10 years ago, 32 million people lived in Canada. That was like the more recent census data. Currently living in Canada, now 10 years later, there is 42 million, and Canadians aren't having as many babies. So we can say, as an easy estimate, 11 million immigrants came into the country over the last 10 years alone.
Yeah, because we are getting
25% of our country is new immigrants.
And the thing is, for us as Canadians, the reason why we can't have families is because it's so fucking hard to afford things.
Yep, and it's because all of this money is going towards helping these immigrants, getting them into the country, letting them have priority housing, letting them have all this money being sent outwards. Meanwhile, all this is coming out of the actual Canadian taxpayers' pockets, right?
And that's the thing. That's why people like Pierre Poilievre, because he's
recognizing that the tax dollars aren't going back to Canadians.
But I can't say much because he legit has talked to Israel.
I still like Pierre Poilievre.
I still like him.
Way better than any of the
I like him
liberals
because
right
he's
now.
for the people.
Yes.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, so that's what I think. He's been in talks with, because there's been videos of him talking like to Jewish rabbis and stuff. Oh, I'm the first goyim to be in this place from British Alberta, wherever he's from.
Yeah.
But that could just be him just visiting people.
It's okay. Goyim is like, I kind of ironically use it a lot, but apparently it's like a Jewish slur for someone who is not of the Jewish faith.
Yeah, it is a slur. Yeah. It's basically a slur that Jewish people say.
They give it to other people that aren't Jewish.
Yeah, but we can't.
I think it's funny. Every time, sometimes I'll just get mad and think, "Oh, you fucking goyim trash," and then like, "You goyim trash," you fucking laugh a little bit.
Get so hated for me that they don't listen to the fucking ending. But it's the fact that our country has fallen apart so fucking much. We need. He's the only hope we have.
Yes.
He's legit stated in the House of Commons he did not get voted by the people. He got voted by the Liberals.
Yep.
By the Liberal Party. He did not get voted by the people.
It's the whole insurgence of we bring close to 11 million immigrants into the country and they vote for us and we keep them all in Ontario. Therefore, all the seats are ours and that's it. Done.
And apparently Mark Carney has been talking to Doug Ford, which is a conservative.
Oh God! Long story short, Canadian politics is a mess. Canadian wildfires are definitely
planned.
definitely planned. Definitely some sort of something going on. That's what grinds our gears this week.
Yeah,
so, thank you
that
guys.
whole segment was fucking just us both complaining about our fucking country. Fuck me.
Yeah.
But in other words, we live in Canada, and the one thing we like to do,
especially when there's fire everywhere,
stay frosty.
Staring down, the cat's the biggest pussy in town.